Hey there, Leo. Welcome to your July 2019 reading. This is general and love life reading for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Thank you guys so much for all the love and support, all the comments, likes, shares, and subscribes from you guys. I absolutely appreciate each and every one of you. I want to just, remind you guys that the sign with the most views and the sign with the most likes will get an extended love reading for the following month. I'm still trying to catch up on all my readings, so thank you guys for keeping me busy. Remember, this is a general reading and not all messages will resonate with everyone, so take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Never force the message to apply. And if you're new to me, welcome. Thank you so very much. Some of you have a health situation that maybe you're concerned about. I don't do health readings, but I do need to tell you that there is improving health on the horizon. Some of you, it's emotional health. Some of you, it's mental health, or the concern of someone close, near and dear to you in regards to their overall health and well-being. There is some positive news on the horizon for you. So, as I was saying, if you're new to me, welcome. I hope you enjoy. I hope you stick around, and I absolutely appreciate you stopping by. So if you subscribe, double tap that bell so you get notified every time I upload. I do have summer love energy readings coming to you very soon. You are actually my last sign that I need to put a reading out for the month of July. So as soon as I get through this, I'll get through the extended love readings for last month's signs, and then your summer love energy readings, and that will be from now until September. So let's get started. Leo, my fierce and fabulous Leos, July 2019, Sun, Moon, Rising sign for Leo. Helpful people. Now, I did have quite a few signs this month get that card. I want to say Scorpio was one of them. And to be honest with you, I don't remember who else. But if you're dealing with a Scorpio or you have Scorpio in your chart, there is a need to reach out to some helpful people. Especially if you haven't been feeling very optimistic about your future. If you've been, trying to figure out how to move on from a situation. I was feeling it. Pretty fucked up situation if you ask me, when it's the Seven of Swords there. And that's either you or someone or another fire sign around you. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. I see Aquarius, Pisces, Scorpio, Virgo. A lot of different energies here. Six of Pentacles, Four of Swords, Aries, the Emperor, and the Three of Wands. Okay, helpful people. If you were losing hope or you were losing sight of a situation, you were feeling off balance, you were feeling like things were not manifesting the way you wanted them to. You weren't able to see the positive in the situation. I know that sometimes when people go through some difficult times, it can be very difficult to get out of that pessimistic point of view of that, oh, woe is me, pity party, why isn't shit working out for me? And then you're sitting there like this Four of Cups energy of like, this shit isn't working out for me. What you don't realize is that it's just not working out for you in the way you want it to. Sometimes you need to go through some shit. Sometimes you need to go through some rougher shit and some bullshit, and then whatever else the universe throws at you, right? So what is wrong with this? I hope it's not too dark. I don't know what happened to my video. Looks a little dark on camera. Anyway, I hope that records okay. I do feel as though someone was trying to avoid responsibility for their actions. There were situations or people that were not for your highest good. I do feel as though someone here was taking advantage of you, especially if you are someone with a position of power. If you are a CEO, an owner of a company, a manager, in some type of leadership role. Male or female. I mean, generally the Emperor is male, and it is someone who is like an older gentleman who you know, has control of a situation. He's got, you know, he's got a good head on his shoulder. He knows the steps that need to take to move on, to move forward. But with the Queen of Wands here, who's also, you know, little Spitfire redhead there, who has no qualms about, you know, moving people aside and pushing people away and cutting people out when they need to, you know, do what's best for themselves, do what's best for their business, their family, their relationships, whatever it may be. Some of you, the helpful people comes to you in a community, in a group of people, community outreach. If you have to go to like CODA, Al-Anon, AA, you know, those types of, you know, outreach places. Others of you, I feel that this is some sort of like, I know this is going to sound strange for some of you, but it's as simple as your monthly book club meeting, your girls' night out, that moment you have alone with that group of people, that you're just like, now's my time to vent. Now's my time to reach out. Now's my time to bounce ideas off of these people. Now's my time to ask for their opinion, for their help. I feel that some of you don't feel comfortable just randomly calling someone up or reaching out and saying, hey, you know, I'm going through this situation, but maybe after a few glasses of wine, a few drinks, or maybe after, you know, whatever situation, a dinner night, you know, whatever it may be for you, apply it to your situation, you start feeling more comfortable with spilling out whatever it is you've been holding on to. And why? Because as you drink, the more you allow it to fester, the more intense those negative energies feel, the more intense the pessimism feels. And then you start thinking, you know, what am I not seeing here? How can I get back on track? I feel like I veered off way too much off the path to greatness that I had, because I thought that I had a positive, optimistic outlook for myself. I knew what I wanted. I took the time to think about it. I knew where I needed to invest and who to invest into. But at the end of the day, some people weren't worthy of the investment that you put in, whether that was in a relationship, whether that was at work, whether that was an employee you hired, a partnership, you know, someone who promised to be there for you every step of the way, and they, you know, were trying to. Honestly, I feel like this is someone who was preying on exactly what it was that you needed. It was obvious you needed someone stable in your business. They presented themselves to you in this form. Someone here may have presented themselves to you as that perfect business partner, as that perfect, you know, practical energy, business minded. They came to you as a friend. They reached out to you and you bought it hook, line, and sinker. You know, it was a facade. You didn't see it right away. It doesn't mean they're a Virgo. It can be, though. Others of you, I feel like there's some sort of attachment here. I mean, there's all kinds of energies, but there are people here who, I'm going to be really honest, I feel like they were purposely making you feel inadequate or like you weren't enough, like they were comparing you to someone else, and, you know, so-and-so wouldn't have done that. And it really got into your head, and you're like the Emperor here, or the Empress, but really this card is the Emperor. This is someone who usually has a good head on their shoulders, and you know, for a moment this person got into your head and you're like, where do I go from here? Do I run away from this person because of the way they make me feel? Do I kick them to the curb? You take the time to really go within and try to figure out what the best possible options are for yourself to make that future for yourself. What's the advice here for Leo? This is about a situation at work. There are secrets. There are illusions of, I've got it handled. If you confided in someone, if you gave the, you know, the reins over of your business to, you know, handed over your business, new management. You said, you know, I'm the CEO, I'm going to take a step back. I'm going to hire someone who's got excellent managerial skills, and that's what they presented to you. The truth is, you know, they come across as though they got it all together, but be careful. Start asking for proof. There are things that are hidden from you. Somebody here needs to put hidden cameras, surveillance cameras. There are situations that are being hidden from you to make it seem as though everything's okay. I felt the need to pull some Kipper cards. What does Leo need to be aware of? A situation that involves bad health. Now, remember that there was that improving health card that flew out in the beginning. I do need to point out, bad health doesn't necessarily mean someone is dying. Although this is someone who perhaps, in the energy I'm feeling from this card currently, however, Leo, if you are staring at this card and you are feeling your own intuitive response to it, trust your gut. Realize that sometimes your gut is telling you something that I may not be picking up on because it's not the most popular message I'm getting. I get various messages at one time, and I felt the need to say that. So I go with a general overall message. Yes, there are many times that I have a million messages coming to me, and I don't say all of them because it's for a small select few. However, bad health. Some of you, I feel like you have overworked yourself. You have worked yourself to the bone. You realize you can no longer do everything that you had wanted to in this business, in this work situation, in your career. It's time to hand over the responsibilities. It's time to hand over the reins. It's time to bring in some helpful people coming into you. And it's time to take care of yourself. If this is emotionally, mentally, you know, if you were going through some sort of depression, if this was just your weekend from the flu, you know, this is taking care of yourself. Like I said, there are things hidden from you. I'm not saying don't take care of yourself because yes, you absolutely should. Some of you though, this isn't about your own health. This is about a health of a parent, a father, a relationship here. So the very clear message I got right now, if your father is the business owner who has fallen ill, he's the mastermind of this entire company, the business mindset. You've taken it over for quite some time, but the health started to deteriorate. You bring someone in, or there's someone that you feel that you trust within the company so that you can attend, because I feel like this is someone here who's like the older man, father figure, CEO, someone who, you know, generally has it together here, but their health is catching up with them. You need to be careful of who you trust to help you with this company. There are secrets, there are situations, there are things here. It does not necessarily mean that they are stealing your money or profits. It can be ideas. It can be them stealing away clients. Wow. Message coming in very clear. Stealing away your clients, they're listen, I'm getting a very clear message right now, and I know this is not going to apply to everyone, but it is very important to someone here before you lose the family business, before you lose your company. Whoever it was that you entrusted to take this on, while perhaps your father, grandfather, whoever this is, maybe this is you're, older man, older person, someone who just absolutely feels so run down. They feel old. I mean, it's that type of thing where you've poured your heart and soul into it, or this person has, and you're close to them. You've helped them out. You've gone so far, right? And at this point, if this is you as the Queen of Wands, right, Leo? You're just like, I can't take this responsibility anymore. I need to hand over the responsibility. And I don't mean it in a bad way at all. I need to take over the hand over the responsibility here. Oh my God, I have to tell you this. This is crucial. Look, This is about someone's health needing to improve. You've helped out as much as you can, but there is a need for healing, and you're like, how can I help this person heal when I'm carrying the responsibility here and I just want to drop the responsibility? I don't want this responsibility anymore. I want to be able to help them heal and move on and continue carrying this legacy at work. So what do? You find someone to help you to bring this on, to follow through on this person's wishes that's ill, or your wishes on what you want to carry on. But you need to be careful. Thief and imprisonment, that's no coincidence. And something kept telling me, keep pulling cards out of the kipper. Listen, if you turn away from this business, this family business, whatever it may be, your responsibilities here, if you turn away for just a moment to handle the health crisis, the health and well-being of someone, and I'm being very clear here. I am not saying not to take care of the health situation. Absolutely, health comes first. Just be aware that there is someone who is here to do more harm than good. That's the main message here. It will be uncovered. It will be revealed. Again, like I said, if you need to put hidden cameras, surveillance cameras to keep an eye on someone, if you need a mole in this situation to keep tabs on someone, I'm just making you aware of the situation. This will involve theft and imprisonment and a lot of hard work in this situation. I feel as though if you have employees that perhaps have been feeling undervalued or underpaid, and they realize the owner, the CEO, the manager isn't around, they're taking advantage of this situation. Whoever you may have put in charge may not be strong enough to put a stop to it, may just be turning a blind eye, and may actually also have their hand in the cookie jar at the same time. But be wary of unhappy employees. It's as though they feel they're owed and they see nothing wrong with taking, especially because you or this person is in a vulnerable state because of health issues. Very important message for a Leo out there. I know that was pretty specific for some of you. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. That just came in really strong for someone, and it was important to me that I give that message out because it can absolutely make someone aware of the situation enough so that you can maybe save the family business, can maybe save your client list, the profits that you're making. If you see a tank in your profits and then you wonder why, if you realize that you're losing clients, partnerships, things like that. I'm hearing forensic accountant is important. You may need to hire someone there that is overseeing the accounting while you're gone. Okay, I'm sorry, Leo, that's important. Let's move on. Singles and couples, love life reading for Leo, straight up single Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus sign for July 2019. Forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. So, if you so happen to entrust the family business to your, someone that you're close to, a close and dear friend, someone that maybe you were interested in romantically at one point or another, maybe, you had to put a pause button, stick a pin in this partnership or relationship because, them carrying on the family business while you took care of what needed to be taken care of is what needed to happen. And so you're realizing that there is a need to forgive and learn. Okay, someone here absolutely needs to forgive and learn from a third-party situation that they have just gotten out of. And although for some of you it may have been more than a year, you are still holding on to that energy. Wow, that card flew out. Give me one moment. Oh yeah, 7 of Cups reversed. So, why are you still single, Leo? Well, you have a need for forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. I know some of you may not be ready to admit or to face the bullshit from the past that has worn you down, that has made you feel just god awful. Like, I'm going to say it. Some of you here are a little bit of a, bitter Betty. You're feeling a little resentful. I also feel that some of you may have been going around and it was jumping from one casual relationship to another because this third party situation really damaged you. And so it was very hard for you to take seriously any new opportunity that came your way. And so rather than you taking every possible partnership that crossed your path seriously, you met them as an acquaintance. You met them as a good time, a fun time, a passionate encounter. It gets old. And I feel that for some of you, it has gotten old. You're missing something and you know it. You're at a crossroads. You're not seeing what it is that you need to put behind you, but what it is that you truly need to put behind you so that you can find this soulmate energy partnership, your better half, your other half, whatever it is that you are trying to manifest, your soul partner, your twin flame, you name it, that ultimate life partner that you connect with so effortlessly, so lovingly, so passionately. You need to never, ever sit in this painful 3 of Cups energy from the past. I know that some of you are like, that 3 of Cups is not reversed. Those of you that have been watching videos and know what the 3 of Cups is, it is about union and celebration and good times ahead. But what I am feeling intuitively and energetically is a whole other story. So bear with me, Leo. It is upright for a reason. You need to close out the life cycle, the karmic cycle, the bad juju that the 3 of Cups brought to you from the past. You are now strong enough to cut through all the illusions that all these offers, all these potential people that came into your life, that the partner from the past that brought in this painful 3 of Cups situation, you need to drop the illusion and realize they were no good to you from the beginning. That King of Wands, that Queen of Wands, that soulmate destined to be together partnership, you're single as fuck because you're holding on to the painful memories of the past, and it is time for you to stop thinking and overthinking and replaying this type of energy so that you can have that beautiful 3 of Cups in the upright position, because you have the Fool card here, brand new beginnings. And what happens after the 10 is a new beginning. You're closing out karmic cycles, you're putting it behind you, you're taking action, you're looking for that partner of a lifetime, and you are strong enough, Leo. You are strong enough to say, fuck these 7 of Cups. Not all of them are good. Maybe 1 or 2 I might be able to choose from, but not all of them are. It's an illusion that every single one of them could have given you the happy outcome that you wanted, the energy, the connection, the love life, the relationship, the partnership, the house, the home, the children, the family, whatever it is that you think you want in a relationship. Some of you are crying over spilled milk. I know the 5 of Cups is in here, but I am telling you, some of you are crying over the fact that you've had to give up certain connections, certain relationships, and that it is time for you to close out those karmic cycles, forgiving and learning. And what do you get as a clarifying oracle? Come on, Leo. Whom do you need to forgive? As you release old anger and resentment, you will find that your wishes will come true. You want that new beginning. That Fool card is there to let you know you can take that leap of faith as soon as you let go of this type of bullshit energy. The people that fucked with you, fuck them. Let them go. Close out the karmic cycle. Say good riddance. I forgive you, but I'm going to learn from that shit. I forgive myself for falling for your bullshit. I forgive you for taking advantage of me. And now I'm moving on because I deserve better. If you're the Queen of Wands, you deserve that King of Wands. If you're the King of Wands, you deserve that Queen of Wands. Or same-sex relationships, fuck it. You deserve each other. Love each other no matter what. Be yourself. The situation calls for you to be your authentic self, which is the basis for your personal power. Flower power. Spend time with flowers and flower essences to increase your personal healing power. Some of you need to go, to walk the park, gardens, hiking, whatever it may be. Go to a flower, district area, beautiful gardens, whatever. I don't know wherever you may live. I know here in LA, we've got like the Arboretum or places like the Getty that have, beautiful landscaping. Just be out with nature and, spend time around flowers. Spend time around flowers that brighten your outlook, that cheer you up. I know for me, it's like sunflowers and daisies. They look so happy and positive to me. They look like bright eyes to me, hopeful and full of energy and optimism. Get yourself some daisies and some sunflowers. If you love roses, get yourself some roses. You don't need to wait for somebody to get them to you. Right? I always have flowers in my home. Always, always. No matter what. If it's a cute little pot I found when I was at Trader Joe's or, always pick them up. I always have vases. I have flowers throughout the house. You'd be amazed how much they can brighten up your day. Have some by your bed so when you wake up, you see them. It's so beautiful. Have them, on your dining table so that when you're having dinner, you feel the positive energy of the flowers. I know some people are like, flower power, give me a break. But really, really do that for yourself. Affirmations to lift up your thoughts and energy and to attract what you desire. Use positive affirmations. If you have to Google it, if you have to, go through your Instagram, through your feed, go through whatever it is that you need to find positive and optimistic and loving and powerful and uplifting, empowering affirmations, do so. Absolutely do so. That just reminds me I need to get back to my Instagram because I absolutely love doing that. I am about, being able to uplift someone's energy, being able to, empower someone. And it starts with empowering yourself. You cannot put that responsibility on someone else. It's got to start with you, Leo. So I hope this resonates and I hope that this has helped you. If you're leaving us here because you are single and the couple's energy doesn't apply to you, then I want to thank you so very much for checking out my video, for sticking around, and I would appreciate it if you give it a thumbs up, like, share, comment, and subscribe. Remember that the top viewed and the top liked video sign will get an extended reading for the following month. Also, if you're new to me, or if you are subscribed to me, make sure that you do have the notifications bell turned on because your summer love energy readings are coming to you as well, okay? So, thank you guys again. Thank you so much. For my Leo singles, have a wonderful month of July. Let's move on. Leo couples, in a relationship, married, maybe some of you in-betweeners, just started dating someone. Not sure if you're a couple or not, and it's like, yeah, I'm single, no, I'm not single, that type of thing. Stick around, honey. All right, Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus sign, July 2019 for Leo couples. July 2019. Children. Your love life is being affected by children. Some of you, it is the decision to have children. Whether or not you want some, whether or not your partner wants some, whether or not you want to give your partner any. Others, it's about blending a family. You're not quite sure. So I'm totally getting the feeling that some of you have already tried to, you know, let's bring our kids together for a play date type thing, and it didn't work out as planned, and it's like killing your love life. Yeah, see? Very emotional energy here. You're not quite sure if you can move on from this energy, to be honest with you. I feel like you're feeling a little hopeless here, that if your kids can't get along on a play date, how will you ever make it work together? How, will you be able to live together? Will you ever be able to, you know, raise your family, your children together? The tug of war is going to be real with these children and your parenting, your parenting style. You parent a specific way, they parent another way, and vice versa. Oh, some of you don't want to have any more children. Yeah, the main energy I am feeling here. Number one, baby mama drama. Someone not wanting to allow their children to commingle with your children or vice versa, whether that's you releasing your kids to baby daddy, baby mama, while they're out with their other partner. Because I see 3 moms here. The Empress is reversed, but that is a mama. Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Cups. So some of you don't want to release your children. If you are going through a custody issue, visitation, oh my God. I'm getting so many different messages. This is surrounding children. So some of you, wow. All right, take what applies, because it's all going to come out jumbled up, because everything's coming like laser light beam. These are all the scenarios. Bear with me. Some of you are feeling hopeless that you won't be able to combine your family. You got kids, they got kids, they don't get along whenever you're together. It's almost as though you have to have alternating kid weekend, which means you don't have weekend to yourself, because baby daddies, because for example, you have your kids one weekend, they have their kids the following weekend. You don't have any free weekends because your kids aren't getting along when they are together. So it's almost as though you can't even combine your schedule so that you have a weekend off to be together. The next weekend is all your kids together. And it's like driving you nuts. You feel like, wow, crazy energy, very emotional, kids running wild, kids fighting, kids crying, the blame game, they hit me, they did this, they took my toy, they don't let me play, and you're just like both ready to run opposite directions. And to save face and your own, to keep your own sanity, you're just like, fuck it, we can't have them the same weekend. However, that means you guys don't have a date night. You guys don't have a free weekend alone. And you're like, how the hell can I make this happen? And maybe your mom, your mother-in-law, whomever this other mother is not cooperating with you. They're like, oh, no, I'm done raising kids. I'm not coming over to watch your kids on just so that you can have a weekend. You need to be more responsible about your kids. And you're getting like this type of, brick wall. I also feel that some of you are being affected. Your love life is being affected by children. In other words, you're going through custodial issues. You're in a new relationship. You're going through mediation. You're going through separation, divorce, whatever it may be, child custody, fight. It's a tug of war. It's a battle here about how to maintain your home financially, emotionally. Someone here is about money. Someone here is really upset. Wow, there are so many messages coming through, but the main one is that you're just not feeling as though you can combine your families together, that there's no blending of a family. Knight of Cups reversed, 3 of Wands. you're hoping that you can move past people's differences. You're hoping that you can get these kids to get along, but then it causes fights and friction between you and the partnership. Don't talk to my kid that way. Hey, let me handle my own kid. At the same time, you're like, why don't you tell your kid anything then? If I wouldn't, you know, it's like that kind of argument. Ugh. You're very much afraid and fearful that this is what's going to bring an end to your relationship. And as horrible as this may sound, I also feel like you have a mother or mother figure who is absolutely happy that you've got this chaotic situation. Some of you have a mother-in-law who is not cooperative, who is not like that nurturing grandmother, who can be very toxic and manipulative. And, oh man, someone here has a live-in mother or mother-in-law who can absolutely is more than capable of taking care of your kids so you guys can have a date night, and they're choosing not to, and they're kicking their feet up, watching the chaos. And almost encouraging it. Wow. It's like they want this to fail. Horrible. Ace of Wands, new beginnings. You got to have that fight within you to make this happen. Some of you just don't know if it's worth the fight, if it's worth, you know, putting all your energy into it. Don't let other people make you feel like there's no hope, because there is so much love here. And that is where you have to focus on. Oh my gosh. Leo, do not like that Empress reversed energy. I do not like it. To be really honest and brutally honest, I know that some of you are trying to figure out the situation of blending kids and when to allow kids to be here, but I think that Empress reverse, that mother-in-law that's in your home, that should be part of the equation too. Maybe that person needs to go live with another child of theirs, or maybe needs to move out on their own. I know you thought it. Some of you did. So, if you had to temporarily move in with your mother or mother-in-law, it's time for a new home. Moving is a step in the right direction for you. Because I'm telling you, this mother-in-law, mother figure, they're all kinds of toxic, bad energy. They're no help to you at all. Winter, the answers to your prayers and affirmations are fully realized within the winter months. Oh, geez. If you don't want any more kids, use protection. However, some of you took that final leap towards blending families because of a pregnancy, or some of you are going to realize that you are pregnant within the next few months, whether you're due in the wintertime or you find out by wintertime. The birth of a child brings great blessings to you and the world. Now, be careful of the toxic energy that can cause stress and complications of a pregnancy and miscarriage. Some of you may also be healing from miscarriages. And that's where that postpartum type energy, that depression is coming from. That pessimistic point of view, but there is a lot of love here. Don't stay in that depressive energy, that pessimistic energy for too long, Leo. Ask for what you want and let the universe and other people know what you need. Ask for help and support from others. Absolutely. Wow. Okay, Leo, you've got a difficult road ahead of you. Lean on your partner. Speak truth to each other, uplift each other, love each other, be there for each other. Get rid of the toxic energies around you. If your kids need to learn how to better get along together, the key starts with you guys, you as a couple. You need to be on the same page. When you're not on the same page, the kids know where your weak points are. I'm no parenting expert, but it's very important to be consistent with your parenting skills, with your views on how to raise children and how you're going to handle certain situations within the family and within the home. So, Leo, that was your reading for the month of July 2019. Thank you so very much for all the love, support. Please give it a thumbs up. Remember, the sign with the most views and the sign with the most likes for this month will get an extended love reading for the following month. Your summer love energy readings from now until September are coming soon. So be sure to hit that subscribe button, double tap that bell so you get notified every time I upload. Have a wonderful month of July. We'll see you soon. Take care. Bye.